Hi guys, and welcome to another unboxing video. My name is Thomas, and today I'll be doing this unboxing while enjoying a coconut vanilla Russian Imperial Stout by microbrewery Groovy, which is owned by a friend of a friend, and he makes really good stuff, so I'm very interested in this. Cheers guys. Whoa. Holy shit. How much is this? 11.3%. Oh, wow. Whew. That is so good. Okay, right, back to the matter at hand. This actually says what it was. It's the Syntech Chronos 68, and as you can see, it's a double unboxing. They contacted me about this keyboard and said, would you like to review it? I said, well, I'm not entirely sure whether it's really going to be enough material for a whole review, but I'll have a look at it for you, and I can definitely do an unboxing, so that's what I'm doing right now. Let's first take these two apart, and then I think it's two versions of the same keyboard, but we'll have a look. Wow, it's such a explosion in flavors, holy crap. Whew. Damn, son. I can't even describe how much flavor is in this beer. Whew. I've tried one other beer that this guy made, and that was absolutely incredible. So yeah, I asked for a couple more. Right, have I opened it enough now? Nope. Still more things to cut. How on earth does this box work? Okay. Right, there we go. Oh god, that's a horrible sound. Ugh. So, there we have it. The Chronos 68 rapid trigger magnetic keyboard. Looks like all the usual tricks. 0.01mm rapid trigger, adjustable actuation, 8K polling, built-in wrist rest. That's different. Per key customization and multi-platform application. But as you might be able to see by the look already, just from the looks, I thought it looked rather basic. And thus why I said I'm not entirely sure whether there'll be enough to talk about for a full review, but we'll see. Who knows what this thing's actually like. Wow, man, jeez, that flavor is so strong. This is going to take me all evening to finish. Okay, what else does it say? Contents, blah blah blah. Well, that's not particularly interesting. Watch out for danger of suffocation, apparently. Get rid of that. It's a lot of boxes, General. Fucking shite. Right. Come on. Radio. There you go. Christ in hell. There's also a little ribbon thing here. But which is weird. It doesn't seem to go anywhere. Would you want to carry this box with that? Or whatever. Anyway, let's have a look. A keyboard cover, a cheat sheet or function guide, I guess. System shortcut keys, blah blah blah. Quick start guide. And we'll get to that in a second. Let's see. Okay, so this is the wrist rest, which is not a built-in wrist rest. This is a detachable wrist rest. Very light, almost no weight to it. Silica gel, some spare switches. I have no idea which ones these are, but they are obviously Hall effect based. It's kind of difficult to keep track of all the, what'll it be, strawberry ice cream or something, whatever switches. For some reason, switches are always named after food or something nowadays. I don't know what that's. Fuck it. Cable looks exactly the same as some other company's cables. I'm not sure, but this is a standard cable. I'm sure they third-party that one, which is fair. There's nothing wrong with that. Key, the usual keycap and switch puller, exactly the same as many others, unbranded even. That's fine though, these are good. And there's something you don't see all that often though, a cleaning brush. Interesting. As it happens, Hall effect keyboards are actually very dust sensitive, but still, it's nice to have, you know. And yeah, so there's also a ribbon in here. It's really just to pull out the keyboard easier, I guess. It doesn't look like there are other things in this box. Excuse me, Jesus. Especially with strong beer like this. I guess I get gassy a little bit easier than normal. Get rid of that. There you go, part 1. The Syntech Chronos 68. I'm not sure what this version is anymore. We did talk about it on the email, but I forgot. Key. Interestingly, I thought that it would be a plastic housing, because it looks like it's a plastic housing, but it's actually a metal housing. I think it's cast aluminium, something like that, definitely not machined. But the case is very thin, the bezels are tiny. And so, while you can tell by the weight that it's made out of metal, it's relatively light. Which is interesting, you don't see that combination very often. Most companies that make their keyboards out of metal tend to want to go all in on the weight. So, okay, so that's one. I'll get back to that in a second. Let's get on to the other one. Whew. Yeesh. Man, that is some beer, dude. Fucking hell. I've got a couple of other ones as well that he did. Groovy. Groovy Brewery. And looking forward to testing them out. They'll feature in some future unboxings, I guess. Okay. Anything else? Well, prepare for a horrible squeaky sound, I guess. Oh, fucker. Oh, that wasn't so bad. Yes. Okay. So this version looks exactly the same, but I think the switches are different. So let me just check real quick. This says, yeah, this doesn't say a switch on it. I didn't miss it. It's the strawberry ice cream, whatever. I think that's, by the way, the actual name of a type of switch, but not entirely sure which one. But this one has Gatron Jade Pro on it. So is it really just the switches that are different? I don't know. Oh, I guess you're supposed to tear this here, which again, I don't think that was present on the other. model. Fuck it, my method's better, just use a knife. Guns for show, knives for a pro. Great film that was. Cool. So let's see how this little piggy is different. Okay, so far seems, I don't think this had a little protective mat there. Go there. I'm just going to go through this a little bit quicker because this is obviously all the same. Again, additional wrist rest. I presume it's magnetic. And another switch puller and brush. Looks like I'm well stocked for those. Actually, the switch pullers especially, I didn't even know how many of them I've got, man. Yeah, so this comes with some Gatron Pro Jades, which looks more like minty sweets. Cool. And again, the same cable. So is it really just, or is it a language difference maybe? I don't know. Sometimes that happens, that they send me, yeah, exactly, that they send me two different languages, but this is, no, they're both ANSI. Okay, so it's really just two different switches. Okay. Sound very different. The microphone is quite far away from the keyboard, so you won't be able to hear it particularly accurately, but that's okay. That's what we've got the review for, after all. Now let me quickly connect one of the keyboards. Start with the strawberry one. Yes. Okay. I thought that the keycaps were the same as ones I've reviewed a million times before. They're a very standard and cheap keycap type, which I think you can just get off of AliExpress. But these look subtly different, I think. Yeah, only very subtly different. Maybe it is the same standard keycap set. We'll see. We'll see in the review. Excuse me. Okay. Status indicator lights are present. They're at the top right. So that. But I can't toggle the other ones because the keys are not on this keyboard. They're very small. They're compact layout keyboards without any F keys on them. That's what, 65% or 60 whatever. Yeah, so very small. Yeah, I thought, man, is it really only just the switches that are different? Fair enough. No, it's not magnetic. They are so light. They weigh almost nothing. Okay, so connect the second one. If I do decide to review these, I'll definitely do them during the same video. I don't think there's any point in making two separate videos about this. Yes. Oh, interesting. It's got a lock light and it's got in switch indicator light. So the caps key is now red, but it's also got an indicator light. Okay. Yeah, they sound very different. These are the, I think the Gatrons, right? Yeah, they're the Gatrons, I think. Yes, definitely. also sound very different. Well, I'll dive into that in more. I guess actually it's quite standard nowadays that you have the keycap itself showing a different color, and you also have a lock light. But this is the only reason I'm saying that is that because historically it was always one of the two. Nowadays it's very easy to do both, but historically it was they were pretty much mutually exclusive always. Oh, it is so good. Jesus Christ. I'd almost want to drink it with a glass of water. Whew, okay. Right. Well, we'll see. Thanks to, was it Syntech? Yeah, Syntech for sending these two keyboards to me. Ooh, slight blemish there on the logo. Don't know if you can see that. I only just noticed that. It's only tiny, but whatever. Thanks to Syntech for sending these to me. Maybe you'll see them in a video review somewhere down the line. And, well, in any case, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again next video. Bye, guys.